Good morning, Jeff in Las Vegas. How are you this morning?
Oh, we're good, thank you. Sorry, we're just turning up the volume. There we go. Yeah, I'm Steve. I'm Steve Scott. I'm one of the directors of the festival. This is Anna Blakeley. She's our tour manager and production manager as well.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Steve. Nice to meet you, Anna. Thank you for so much for joining me this morning, talking about the Kendal Mountain Festival Tour. Scott, excuse me, Steve, can you give us a history of the festival and the type of programming we can expect?
Yeah, the festival well, it will be 42 years old this year. It's evolved into the biggest outdoor adventure film and speaker festival of its kind in the world now. So we've got huge heritage in the mountaineering and climbing culture, but certainly over the last 5 years, it's become hugely diverse, and we've seen lots of new content that's sort of come into the adventure fold, if you like. So certainly from a perspective of a shifting landscape, excuse the pun, I think the content is changing with the societal changes that we're seeing as well, which is super exciting. So I guess a good analogy for Kendal is it's a bit like the South by Southwest of outdoor, if you could, use that as an analogy. And we have a lot of industry stuff going on. We have big cultural content with an international film competition at the core. But we also have obviously the general public looking to come and be entertained with incredible films and guest speakers. And yeah, we have a huge brand village as well.
And Anna, I guess adventure is the common theme of all the short films presented?
Yes, I mean, it is the adventure, but it's also about the protagonists, their journey, how they relate to their environment, whether that be urban environments or in the extreme alpine, or we've got an environmental film. So yeah, so we've got all sorts of different dynamics going on, and it tries. Well, we would like the tour to give the audiences a taste of what we do at the festival. So it's a little bit of all sorts. So everyone should everyone should have a favourite. And be introduced hopefully to something new that they weren't expecting. That's the idea.
You're certainly going to go on a journey with the whole tour. We sort of start and finish at home in the Lake District here in the northwest of England, which is on the sort of gateway to a wonderful national park here. So we sort of top and tail the show, if you like, with home content, but we're really taking people all over the world, including into North America with some wonderful films.
And where did the origin of the name of the festival come from?
Well, we're a small market town called Kendal, so that's really where it started. So it started way back when, about 42 years ago, by a group of really well-known, certainly in the UK, well-known mountaineers, alpinists who were breaking trail in the Himalayas and in the Alps predominantly. They were using this gathering, if you like, to share their stories, but also to raise funds for their forthcoming expeditions. And fast track to today, it's a very different beast. It's a huge.
I would say the UK festival attracts thousands of outdoor enthusiasts every year, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. We have sort of 20,000 plus people visit the festival here, but obviously with our sort of global expansion, if you like, we're taking the best of the festival to many different audiences around the world.
And Anna, it's coming to America for the first time. Why did it take so long?
Wow, I know. Well, we've been growing our UK tour. Our UK tour started, about 7 years ago, and that has been just going great guns, and it's just been building and building. From this first year, we had 5 venues. Now we're up to 40, and so that's going really strong. And we just thought it was time, and we joined in with our fantastic delivery partner, Adventure Entertainment, and we've been able to work together to be able to bring it over to the US and Canada. So yeah, really excited.
I guess the other thing we were looking at as well was this type of product that we wanted to bring across the Atlantic to our friends over there. So there's a huge amount of competition in North America, more than Europe really for us. So we really wanted to be certain that our products and our package, if you like, our curated film program was the right combination to take to a US and Canadian market. So we're definitely confident that it will move a lot of people in a positive way.
Yeah, something different.
And also you have speakers that are featured on the tour as well, don't you?
Yes, we do, and that's something that we feel is quite unique to our tour, and it's something that's been a fantastic addition, and the audiences love it on the UK. So we wanted to start the US tour with that. So we've got 4 events, premiere events, where we've got speakers who are going to be joining the evening and talking about their adventures or their filmmaking, it's an incredible opportunity for the audiences to meet them, to hear from them live. And I have a Q&A and with them as well. So yeah, it's fantastic. So yeah, we've got 4 speakers. So we start off with Michael C.B. Stevens, a filmmaker from Colorado. Then we go in Jenny Tuff, a Canadian adventurer who
she basically runs across all the mountain ranges in the world, solo, unsupported, and gets into a few scrapes, but inevitably she self-films where she can as well. So yeah, she's an incredible human, and she just seems to have this capacity to just put herself through the ringer and just keep on going. She's been chased by locals, by police. She's brave the elements, you name it, as a solo woman as well in some of these hostile places in the world. She's got an incredible story to tell, and what a great name as well, Jenny Tuff. I mean, you couldn't write it, could you?
No, you couldn't.
Well, yeah, in Boston, obviously, we've got Max Lowe, who is from the famous Conrad Anker Lowe family. His father, Alex Lowe, which the topic of his award-winning film at Kendal last year was incredibly moving. He won our grand prize at the festival last year, Torn. So he's presenting, a life of filmmaking and photography, but he's also from huge North American heritage from a sort of climbing adventure perspective. And his film really moved the UK audience last year, and rightly so, won our grand prize at the festival. And he's going to share insight into the story, which is incredibly moving. And yeah, it's a masterpiece, I think.
Yeah.
Well, you both have to be,
sorry.
I was to say, you both have to be excited because probably the next generation of adventurers are out there coming to this festival, right?
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. And that's about it. It's, giving ideas, inspiration, and just being able to see what's achievable, whether that's, as like Jenny does, on foot, in one direction, going into some incredible places, or you're going into the filmmaking side of things, and which again is no easy feat when they're trying to go to some of these in really remote places. So yeah.
Well, and I guess with some of the films as well was very much the sort of metaphor for adventure as well, with people's personal challenges. So we have people overcoming, limb loss or mental health challenges, and these are all brought through the different film contents that we've got. So there's often a strong backstory to all of our films that we've curated.
So where can viewers find all the cities and dates of the tour? Where can they go?
They can go onto our website, which Kendal Mountain Tour USA. So that, and we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook pages. So you can find all the information there, and that has links through to all our ticketing. So that has the premiere events on there, and there's about 70 plus extra other events going all over the place, which are hosted. So we'll have a live presenter, somebody there hosting and talking and guiding through the events. And then we've also got our cinematic versions as well, with pre-recorded introductions by Steve. So we'll be up there. We'll be there with everybody at the venues as well, but hopefully in person next year.
Yeah, we filmed the intros to the film from our 13th century castle, well, the remains of the castle in Kendal. So it's very stereotypical British, but we thought that'd be quite a nice setting and environment to film the intros from, which looks over our town. In fact, Henry VIII's 6th wife was born there. I think that's the claim to fame.
Full of history. I love it. Well, congratulations. Congratulations to you both. Let's hope this is a long tradition here in America for your festival. And thank you for joining me. Let's talk again soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.